Now in sales, a lot of people focus on closing. But the thing is, if you can't even generate meetings or generate any leads, you literally have nobody to close. So in this video, I'm gonna show you some of my best strategies on how to write cold emails and get responses, even if nobody has any idea who you are. Now, if you're ready to learn some of my best strategies when it comes to sending cold emails and getting responses, make sure to give this video a like, because every like does help this video reach new audiences. And if you want to see new sales training videos every single week, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. All right, so to get things started, in this video, I'm going to give you my high-level overview strategy on how you can basically get a meeting with anybody using cold email. These are going to be the most foundational things you need to have when writing your cold emails. If you don't get this right, you're just not gonna get any responses. And in this video, again, I wanna focus on the high level strategy. So we're not gonna go super in depth on exactly word by word what to say. I wanna give you the strategy first so that you can have the right approach. And then maybe in future videos, if you guys want, I can do video tutorials on exactly line by line how to write your cold email. So if you want that type of training, go ahead and let me know in the comments so I can make it for you guys. But for now, let's go ahead and go into the high level strategy on how to write your cold email to get responses and get meetings with your dream clients so you can close more business. Now, the first step when it comes to writing your cold emails is first uncovering your customer's pain. So essentially, this is how sales is gonna work, right? Somebody has a problem and they're pretty much willing to pay money to someone to make that problem go away. Same as, let's say somebody is sick, right? They're gonna go to the doctor, pay the doctor money, and the doctor will make their pain or illness go away. And it's the exact same thing when you're writing your cold emails, no matter what product or service you are selling. So a lot of you guys starting out there, whether you have your own business or maybe you're starting out your sales career, right? You might be thinking you haven't got any meetings with anybody yet. So how do you even know what a customer pain is if you haven't even generated your first meetings, right? And so this is a great point that I help a lot of people with, a lot of my students with. But the thing you have to know that you're right in that if you haven't talked to anybody yet, you don't exactly know what their pain points are. You can only do research and make an educated guess and try your best to hit that pain point so that they're willing to take a meeting with you. Once they take a meeting with you, then you can improve what you're saying in the email. But in the beginning, you gotta just do some research and take an educated guess. And I'm gonna give you an example of exactly how to do that right now. So let's say you are selling Google Ads services, right? You are helping people do pay-per-click advertising on Google search. Let's say you wanna help coaches and consultants get more business by helping them with their Google Ads, and then you run the ads, they get more business, they make more money, okay? Now, if you, let's say, are going after coaches and consultants and that's the people you want to work with, all you got to do, and this is just an example, is go on this person's LinkedIn profile, see how long they've been in business, get a feel of what type of clients they're working with, go onto their website, and a lot of times they'll put what type of clients they work with over there. And then from going on their website, you can kind of use some tools like SimilarWeb or things like that to see where their traffic is coming from, right? Whether it's from paid ads like Facebook or Google, or maybe they have organic traffic, whatever it is, right? And if you find on their website, they don't have much traffic, they're not running any ads, any Facebook ads or Google ads, then they have a pain point, right? You don't know for sure, but based on your research, you can kind of see that, hey, their website's not getting any traffic, they have no funnels to generate leads with Google ads. So now here is your opportunity to pitch your services for Google advertising, and they may be willing to take a meeting with you because you're solving a problem, right? And their problem is that maybe they're doing business, maybe they got business from referrals, but they don't understand this internet thing and they don't know how to get new business using Google ads, right? And a lot of people who are maybe older, they don't have time to spend learning how to do advertising, so they'll just pay someone else who is very savvy to do all the work for them, right? And if you can generate them more business, they're of course willing to pay you. So in this example, the pain point that someone may be facing, whether they're a coach or a consultant, is that they want more business, they don't understand the internet, and you are going to be that person that helps them solve their problem. So that is basically a guess of maybe this person has this problem, maybe they don't, but it's probably likely that they do have this problem. Now, when you make this educated guess, there are a couple things you have to keep in mind, right? For some people that you want to reach out to, they may already be aware that they have this problem, right? They may think, oh, I want to get more business, but I don't know how to do XYZ, whether it's Google ads, Facebook ads, doesn't really matter, right? And if they already have that problem, and if you you happen to email them at that specific time, they're so much more likely to take a meeting with you because they already have a problem. You demonstrate empathy, you understand what their problems are, and you say, hey, I have a solution, then they're gonna take your meeting. Now, for other people, they may be doing business and they never even thought about, let's say, doing Google Ads or doing internet stuff, right? And if you make them aware that they have a problem, they might think, oh, I'm doing pretty well, but I don't see why I shouldn't take a meeting with this guy if he can make me more money, right? And if you're able to convince someone that they have a problem, even though they didn't even realize that they have a problem, then they're also likely to take a meeting with you so they can learn from you and see how you can bring value to them. Taking all these concepts, basically in the email that you're writing, you essentially want to have empathy and show that you understand where this person is coming from and just kind of list out what problems you guess that they probably have. And in the next part, you're basically going to create this desired dream scenario. And this is all happening within the same email, right? So you talk about the problems, then you talk about what life would be like if you made all their problems go away. So here's basically how you do it, right? You understand the person's problem, and then you create this scenario where, imagine what it would be like if you had clients knocking on your door or sending you emails every day trying to work with you. How amazing your life would be. How amazing, how much more revenue would you be generating if you were able to figure this out, right? So basically it's this dream scenario of what their life could be like if they were to work with you. And you want to think of it like this, right? Everybody has a place of where they're currently at, and there's always a place of where they want to go. And if you're helping people generate more business, you're helping them make more money, then they want to get to the next stage. So if you show them that you can bring them to the next stage, that's essentially how you're gonna get people to respond to you, even if they have no idea who you are, because it doesn't matter. I mean, having a brand name does help. However, not everyone has that, right? Some people are solo entrepreneurs, so how is anyone gonna even hear of you, right? And at some point, every business has to start from somewhere. And when you're starting from nothing, nobody knows who you are. But how you get people to respond to your emails is that you show them that you understand their problem and you understand where they're trying to go, right? And then you wanna bridge this gap and show them that whatever it is that you're selling will help them get to where they want to go. And that's basically enough to build enough trust to get that person to agree to take a meeting with you. So now we're going to go into step number 3, which is essentially positioning your product and service as the solution to their pain and essentially the vehicle that gets them to where they want to go. So I'll go ahead and give you an example here, right? So there's this common example of sell me this pen, okay? So in a regular everyday scenario, if you're trying to sell, let's say, a $50 pen, most people aren't going to buy it because they're not really looking for a $50 pen, because why would they be, right? But there's certain people that are in that market that want it right then. So for example, let's say you're talking to an artist, okay? You just see them on the street and they have this amazing idea and they want to write it down, but they don't have a pen, but they have paper. If you just happen to be right there at the right time and you say, hey, you need a pen to write down your amazing idea, I can sell you one for $50. This person, because they don't want to lose the idea, may pay you $50 for that pen, right? You're not really even doing any selling, it's positioning. You just happen to be at the right place at the right time to solve their specific problem. So in an email, it's basically the same concept, right? We're not saying selling commodity products like a pen. Let's say you're selling a service like Google Ad services. If somebody has tried Google Ads in the past but completely failed, they lost money on it, and they need help, and if you happen to email them and you say, hey, I understand that you want to run ads and you want more business and you can't figure it out by yourself, I can do everything for you for a fee. Do you want to have a conversation to see if it makes sense to work together? And in this scenario, you're not even selling anything. You're just kind of saying like, hey, I already know what your problems are. I can help you out with it. And if you're able to do that, they are so much more likely to take a meeting with you. You don't even have to hard sell them. It's just like you're solving their problems that they already have. So essentially in the cold email, what you're really doing is you're not selling, you're actually just doing the right positioning to convince someone to take a meeting with you. And then once you're talking to them in person or over the phone, then you can actually sell. But in that first cold email, all it really is identifying a problem, understanding where someone wants to go, and showing that you can get them to where they want to go. And at the end of that email, all you have to do is have a simple call to action, something like, hey, so if it makes sense to talk, let me know what your calendar looks like. And then they're gonna give you their schedule, and then you could set the meeting from there. So as you can see, the 3-step strategy is understand their pains, understand their dream scenario, and then show them that you are the vehicle, whatever product or service you're selling can get them to where they wanna go. And people are going to be taking meetings with you left and right. So essentially, those are the main critical factors when it comes to writing your cold emails, right? No matter what kind of templates you find online or whatever you try to do, It basically always follows these things. Find the pain, solve the pain, call to action, and that is essentially it. So if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you give this video a like because it really does help this video reach new audiences. And if you want to see new sales training videos and lead generation videos about cold email or LinkedIn, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And again, in this video, I gave you a high level overview of how everything works. However, we can go a lot more in depth and show you exactly line by line how to write your emails, who to email, how to follow up, and things like that. So if you want to see that type of content, let me know in the comments exactly what you want to see about cold emailing or using LinkedIn to generate leads, and I will be sure to read it to make more videos for you guys. So with that said, that is it for me. My name is Patrick Dang, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey, so if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about cold email, I actually created a free guide for you to learn exactly how you can develop your own cold email strategy. If you want to get your hands on this free guide, all you got to do is click the link in the description and it's going to take you there. So again, if you want your free guide, go ahead and click the link in the description.